Good afternoon, everybody. Texas Redleg here. I wanted to do a video today on auxiliary or alternative power options. I know that on the live last night at Off the Wall, we were discussing emergency alternative communications, and that was a really good live. But I wanted to kind of spin off of that, and I know we've talked about alternative power options quite a bit. And so I just wanted to kind of go over what I do and the coverages that I've tried to map out for myself. Everybody's, case is different. I know that, you know that. But a little backstory on this Champion dual fuel generator here. You can see it's pretty new. My old generator last year during the ice event, I took basically one crank on it and the rope came right out of it, and it was just a little cheapy anyway, but nevertheless, I went ahead and went big on this one just because I don't want to be up there pulling on ropes, and I wanted the dual fuel option as well. But this unit here is a Champion brand dual fuel, propane or gas, and you can see the specs right here. Okay, it's not top of the line, but it does crank right up. Electric start, which is huge for me. It's also got the the pull rope just in case. I got this heavy duty cord for it, and I've got an option to go either through a traditional door opening, or I made a little tube pipe insulation tube to set the cord in and close a window on top of that. So there's some options with regards to getting power into the house. I don't have a transfer switch as of yet. That's something that's in the works. But this thing runs like a top, and it was a couple $1,000 if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember, but I think I got a decent deal on it. I can't recall exactly how much it was, but I'm pretty cheap, so I'm thinking it was between $1,500 and $2,000. So that's one option that I have. And again, this is just to run, the things that are detrimental that you got to have. You got to have a fridge. Hopefully, you can run maybe a furnace with it, or, a couple appliances, individually as you need them, a freezer, a lamp or tube, recharge devices, things of that nature. But it cranks right up, and it's a really nice little unit. The secondary option that I have is this solar kit. Now, I'm not going to pull it all out, but I talked about, we got to have the ability to protect stuff, for whatever reason down the road that could occur, EMP or whatever, meteor storm, I don't know, all that stuff. But long story short, I was able to get the solar panel itself into these blackout bags, and all this stuff that you see here, the generator, I got some lighting as well, some cords. All these items are double bagged in blackout bags. Okay, they're double bagged, and I throw it all in this cargo bag right here, and it all stays together, and it's ready to go. All I got to do is grab it and start setting it up. So that's a pretty nice little kit. Again, everything is packaged for protection, and I don't have anything protecting that little unit right there, which is unfortunate. But I'm not sure. You can't insulate yourself from everything. But this little solar kit is small enough that I was able to double bag everything, like I said, and have some level of protection for it in this cargo bag. A third option I have is this little Ego power bank. And I already have the lawn equipment. I already have the lawnmower, the trimmer, and the blower. So it runs on the same batteries. And so I figured, well, hell, I might as well get this Ego generator, because it was compatible with the batteries, and that's another option that I have. But you can see this thing has got USB ports, outlets. It's vented here. It's charging right now. It's got about almost 4 hours to complete its charge. But nevertheless, it's a handy little unit, and these batteries can put out quite a lot of juice And again, so it's just a third option for power. Anyway, it's from the Ego company. You can find this online at Amazon, I think, and other outlets. But anyway, it's just a method for me to have different options, you know. And this little unit here, I want to say it was right around $500 for the actual power bank itself. And you can see it gives an indicator here of the time left to charge and battery life and all that jazz. But it's got a pretty cool little unit. Like I said, it's got the charging capability for USBs and, you know, run different things. We'll see how it does. You know, I'll give it a test run here. I haven't had it that long. But like I said, I already had the batteries for the lawn equipment. So it just made sense to go ahead and get this power bank with it. And I'm hoping that it'll do its job. I'm sure it will. And another good source for lighting and charging small devices is the, I don't have it on display here, but it's the Ryobi One Plus system. They make a lot of power tools that run off the 18-volt cordless batteries. And, you know, they make a little like radio. I've done a video on it in the past, a little radio option with the USB port on it. Several lamp options for lighting, fans. They've got a lot of good products in that Ryobi One Plus system. I would check that out if I were you. You know, if budgeting is an issue for you, that's a good way for you to get some extra power other than, you know, traditional electricity to get you through an event. But check out the Ryobi One Plus system. Home Depot carries it, and they've got a lot of options for that type of stuff. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. Keep your eye on the news. There's lots coming out, lots of hyperbole and rhetoric and beating of the chest. So we'll see what transpires of all that. And hopefully we're not going to war, but you know, there's always a possibility when you have amateurs in charge. Maybe no other option left. Doesn't sound like we're calling the shots at all on this thing. Anyway, you might check out this Champion style dual fuel. Now, the one drawback with it is that it's not very quiet. It's pretty loud. So, you know, I'd have to chain it up and post a guard on it, most likely, if I were to run it during an event. So keep that in mind when you buy things that, you know, make noise. So with that, keep prepping, stack it deep, and long live the Republic.